What's up guys, Lux here bringing you a new video today, and as you can see here there's a huge box. I don't know if you guys can get the scale, but let me back up a little bit. Maybe you guys can see it, maybe you can't, but let me just put my hand on it. It's pretty big. I have decently sized hands, I guess. I think this is a bit overboard to what's inside of the actual box. If you guys see the thumbnail, you guys would obviously know what's inside, or the title. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name it quite yet, but got this huge box. Gonna open it live for you guys, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. So, all right, guys, I just cut it out and decided to open it. But let's go in here. Wow, real good wrapping. Just literally some paper. The set isn't even half the box, but here we go. As you can see in here, let me get you guys a closer look. Wow, the box is much smaller than I would have imagined. But this is Avengers set 76124. This is the War Machine Buster, at least I believe that's what it's called. Yep, War Machine Buster. And yeah, I decided to get this set because I actually won an Amazon gift card for $25 and decided, hey, why not spend it? Am I right? So yeah, I bought this set. Mostly bought it because of, one, I like the build. Even though it's not as posable as the other Hulk Buster we got the previous year, as I'll show off later in the video. I think it was still a pretty good set. It has some good minifigures with the Quantum Realm suits, which I don't have yet, so that's good. I'll get the new Ant-Man helmet, my first War Machine figure, and yeah, I like the build overall. I'll be comparing it to the Hulk Buster from last year, see what's different about it, see what's similar, you know, all the good stuff. And I think it should be pretty fun. Here's some box art from the side. Really good box art showing Iron Man, Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, and War Machine. Even though they're not in the set, half of them at least. It comes with 362 pieces. I bought it for like $27 on Amazon, so not too bad a price. And yeah, we'll get right into it. Not sure if I'm going to do a speed build. We'll see what happens, but if not, I'll see you with the finished build. Alright guys, and we're back. Apology, my voice sounds a little different. I got sick over the course of me building this somehow, but that's not important right now. What's important is that I finished the speed build. I did it. So we're good now. We're going to be taking a closer look at the figures first, then we're going to take a look at the actual build itself and check out a few little features. So first off, we're going to take a look at the War Machine minifigure. We're going to be taking a look at the War Machine figure. As you can see here, he has his quantum realm suit that you can see in the trailers or in the movie, because I don't know when this is going to come out. I'm sure the movie will be out by the time I help with this, because I'm very slow at doing things. If we lift his helmet, you can see his little command center. I don't know what you would call it, but he would have his control systems. If he had the mask on, and in the back he has another facial expression, he's more happy. If you can see it, there we go. And yeah, I really like this this head because it has two really neat facial expressions. So yeah, I like the figure. That turret he has that you guys saw, that's out of my own personal collection. He comes with a turret, but it can also be attached on the War Machine Buster, which I'll take a look at later. So he usually wouldn't have that stud shooter or turret that he has in his back. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the Ant-Man figure with the new molded helmet. If you guys seen his previous helmet, it's not that good or accurate, at least to the actual MCU films. So this one is a lot more accurate. It's not transparent, but due to it being more accurate, I think it looks better overall. It's a nice mold. Again, with the quantum realm suit, and under his face, he has two facial expressions as well. He's more shocked or scared, and this one is just confident, happy. He also comes with an alternate hairpiece if you don't want the helmet on. There's a look at him with the hairpiece, both sides. Pretty neat that they added that, but I think the helmet looks better overall, so I'm just going to keep that on. Next, we're going to show you the villains or bad guys of these sets. Here we got an Outrider with some armor. He has a shoulder pad right here and a couple claws, I guess, to indicate how intimidating they are. Then we got this other Outrider that we've seen in previous sets, just like the Hulkbuster from last year. A couple of these guys came. They have basic printing, same exact printing from last year, so nothing too special to look at there. But now we're going to be taking a look at the War Machine as soon as I get all these guys out of the way. Alright guys, here we have it. The closer I put it, the less you'll be able to see, but here's the War Machine. I really love the design because it's not exactly just a plain recolor of the previous Hulkbuster from last year from the Infinity War set that I also have, and probably will make a comparison with this in a separate video. But for now, we're going to be taking a look at this. He has different features. Some similarities is that he has the ball joints right here, but you can't actually move his arm just sideways. You can't really move it all the way around because he does not have a ball joint right here. It's more of a, I don't know what you call it, a gear to twist it. He has it on both sides. These stud shooters act as wrist rockets in a way. If you know Battlefront, you'll know what that means, but if you don't worry about it. And of course, since the War Machine Buster, he needs to have heavy firepower. He has two flick missiles up here, which I guess you can just say are missiles. And up here, he has a turret, which actually shoots the studs pretty well. I'm going to give a decent demonstration. I'm just trying to make sure it's in the angle. This is close enough, so hopefully you can see these things go flying, because once they go flying, I'm never getting them back. Yeah, they all go. I wasn't at this certain angle, which makes it awkward to use this. Could have done it faster, but there you go. It shoots them. And just like the Hulkbuster from last year, you can put the actual figure in here. You would just lift all these little parts off. And here there's extra ammunition. And here there's extra ammunition in case you lose those studs, which I just threw. So good thing on Lego's part, they knew. It's just held in there by a cheese slope, and it slides right on off. As you can see here, I put the War Machine in its slot. I'm terrible at it, so forgive me. There we go, fits right on in. Then you can just close it and everything works fine. No issue, no trouble, nothing really to complain about. His legs, actually, they're not as They're not as movable as the Hulkbuster from last year because it does not have ball joint either. It's more of a gear again, so it can only move like left, right. That's about all the mobility you get. But for what it is, I'm pretty happy. If you guys are skeptical on picking one of these up, I would definitely recommend it. I would wait till the price goes a little lower though. But yeah, that's the overall look on this set. Really like it. Will be fun to compare to the Hulkbuster from last year. Excited to see us roll on the EndGame movie. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Terrible with outros, so bye.